All right. Hello, everybody. Cool. Awesome. We're set up. All right. So this is for third through fifth grade. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been working on our volley skills. We've been using the balloons. We've been using different items against the wall instead of just tossing and catching to a partner like we were doing before. So last time you were in, we pretty much wrapped that up. I thought the lesson was going to extend another day, but we finished it on up. And just to recap kind of that whole unit that we've been working on, volley is keeping something in the air without catching it. So we have a few moves. If the item is at a medium level, which is kind of our waist to our shoulders, we can use our hand on top of hand bump move to keep it up. Boom, boom, boom. If it is above our head at a high level, so I bump it up and it goes above my head, I can use the two-hand push, also known as a set. And then if I'm trying to get it across the net, we have the nets set up again. You're welcome to use the nets on Thursday. You do not have to use the nets. So you have passed, well, most of us, I'll have a few people that weren't there or that didn't finish the lesson at the time and made the choice to sit out. I have a few people that need to finish that lesson, but most of us are totally done. So if you just want to choose an open gym activity during that time, you can totally do that and work on something of your choice. But that last move, if you are using the nets, we have the Dumbo ears and then that big strong hand, which instead of bumping it to ourselves or setting it up in our own space, we can boom, have that balloon travel across the gym with kind of that striking action. So we have our bump, we have our set, and we have our strike to get it across the net. All right. So I'll just give you, that's kind of a recap of what we've been doing. Oh, and a reminder, next week, this is our last day for the nets and the balloons. So all that stuff will be gone. So if you want to use it, the next time you're in is the time to use it because it's going to be gone up until almost towards the end of the school year. All right. And then what we'll be getting into next week is tag games and movement games. So you need to make sure that you have your shoes, your appropriate shoes. Or you won't be able to participate with us in that because it's not safe for you to move around the gym floor, and it's also not good for the gym floor. So make sure that you bring your shoes because I don't like, you know me, I don't like to have anybody sit out, but if you don't have the appropriate shoes, it's not safe for me to let you participate. So make sure you got your shoes. If you need help with that, let me know, let your teacher know. We'll be sure that we get you hooked up with a pair so you can participate with us. Slide that to the side. All right. So next time you're in, you'll see the net's set up just on one side of the gym because the other side is going to be open for folks to use choice activities or shoot baskets or whatever it is that they'd like to do. So if you want to use the volleyball over here on the nets, you can. If you want to use one of the big balloons over here and work a bump and a set and then strike it over to a partner or by yourself, you could totally do that. You can use the small ones, which are the challenge balloons. They drop a little bit faster, so it just makes it a little bit more difficult. Your choice. You can hit back and forth with a partner if you like. We'll have the bars set up on that side. So if you want to work on the bars, you'll be able to do that. We'll have a nice line that'll be crisp over there. And then on this side of the gym, we'll have open activities. So again, if you want to shoot baskets over here, if you want to work a toss and catch with one of the gator balls, you can totally do that. If you want to work with one of the hula hoops and do some hula hoop moves, you can do that over here on this side. And then, of course, we got the basketballs. You can bounce around, shoot around, dribble with a friend, work with a friend, whatever. As long as you're being safe, in control, working a skill or an activity of your choice, then you can play the whole time with us. All right. Cool. So next time you are in, we will totally wrap up the volley lesson. After tomorrow, we'll put the nets away, we'll put the balloons away. And then next week, we will be getting into tag games and movement games. So again, I'm giving all the reminders that I can because my least favorite thing to do is have kids sit out for PE, especially since you're only in the gym 2 times a week and for a shorter period of time. It's important to me and hopefully to you to want to get in and move with friends. So if you need help finding shoes, let your teacher or myself know. We will absolutely make sure that you're hooked up with a pair of shoes. Otherwise, you need to make sure that you have appropriate shoes or you can't play those movement games with us because it's not good for the gym floor and it's not safe for you as a mover, to be wearing sandals or big boots or high heels, slippers, that kind of thing is not going to work. All right. If you have questions, let me know or let your teacher know, and I will see you there.